So May, June 2017, that's the past paper we're looking at here, FAC1502. Exam technique wise is very important in terms of preparation and approach. When I look at this exam, I'm looking for easy questions. So this is the timetable. You can't spend longer than that amount of time on each of those questions. So the bank recon was actually the easier question out of these two. You've got incomplete records there, and you've got PPE here as a note with a statement of financial position. So disclosure. Those two are disclosure questions. And then you've got 5 marks for theory. So I would start with either 1 or 4 depending on what you want to do. Okay, I would leave multiple choice to the end because in the worst case scenario you can guess if you don't have time to finish.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to start with question 1. Question 1. Let's go to the question and let's look at what is given. Okay, so you've got journals, you've got the bank recon, you've got the statement. So this is your tick, tick, tick one. Exam technique is key, so you need to look at the required. Where's the required? Here's the required. What do they want? Cash payments and cash receipts for June. Start with the totals. Only show the bank column in each, okay? Then they want the bank T account and they want the reconciliation. So it's what we've been always doing. Okay, so let's go and let's draw it up. I'm going to start with cash receipts and cash payments. Okay, this is what I would do in the actual exam. Receipts journal. They want columns for bank and day. So day, details, bank, and that's it. And then you'll have the same thing for the cash payments journal. Okay, so cash payments journal, and then you'll have date, details, and bank again. Right, so there's your first bit. I'd leave some lines here, leave space to do the workings. This will be in my actual answer sheet. Can you see from there?
Yes.
Okay. Right, and then they want the T account for bank. So this was A. B was the T account. Debit and credit side. And that's B. Then C was with the reconciliation statement, which we know is external. Okay, so what's on the left and what's on the right is totally separate. Bank reconciliation statement for statement for the year ended. You'd write all of that 31st June 2016. Okay, there'll be 2 columns here, debit and credit, and that's it. And that's what this looks like. Right, so that's what I would do to draw it up. How long should this paper, this question in the paper take me? It should take me 28 minutes, 24 marks. So time is actually more important. If you finish this question before 28 minutes, great. If you don't, once 28 minutes are up, you need to move on because you can't afford to leave out other questions because the other questions are actually, let's say, you're leaving out easy marks. You don't want to leave out easy marks. You want to try pass every question. Okay, so that's what you've got as a start. Then we need to go to the first bit and we need to start ticking and all of that. Okay, so this was last month's reconciliation. This was for the month of May. So you need to confirm what's here and what's in your books. Okay, so credit balance as per the bank statement, I don't need that, that's last month. Deposit not yet credited. So this deposit, is this deposit in my books? Let's go and check. There's the deposit. 26,780.
Yes.
So I can tick that. And I can tick that. Checks not present for payment. Check 200. Is check 200 there? No. I've got check 300, 1940. 1940, not there. I've got 5,200. It's 5,200 there. Yes, no, it's also not there. Go back. I've got 2,100 and 950. 2,100, 950. Okay, 950 is there. Okay, so this one I can tick. Tick that one. 950, 950, tick that one. Okay, then the debit balance. Debit balance is my starting balance on 1st of June. So 1st of June, balance brought down, and the balance brought down is 55060. 55060 is the opening balance here because that's the end of last month. Okay. That was May's bank statement. So May's bank statement is showing me all the transactions for the month of May. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay, so if that's May's opening balance, I'm going to record that there because I've got something to start with. So now I've done that. Okay, these others I need to confirm. I didn't see any of them here in my bank statement. Okay, so that's what I've got. So those need to be circled. We need to come back to them. Then we need to check our cash receipts with our bank statements. So the amounts that are underlined would have gone to the bank. So 15,400 is there. I see it. Ooh, there's it. Okay, 69,745 is there. Tick that, tick that. 9,000 is there. It is there. The last one isn't there. Okay, so I can tick all three. So this one I can't tick. If I can't tick it, what does that mean? It's outstanding. So it's a bank reconciling item on the bank recon. Okay, so on the bank recon we're going to start with balance as per the bank statement. Okay, it's probably all coming back now, right? It's all revision. This is easy stuff because it's stuff that you did in the first module. Outstanding deposits. What number was this deposit? This was for sales on day 30. So we can just cite bracket sales day 30. Ooh, yeah, that's fine. Sales day 30. There's no document number here. The sale was for how much? 6430. Okay, there's the sale. Right, so now I've circled that, I've recorded, so I can tick it. It's done. Okay, so now I've looked at everything here. That's out. Let's check the cash payments. Okay, so 1940 is there. Tick, tick. 14,925, tick, tick. 5720, tick. Go back, tick. Cancel check is 0 there. Cash 3,900. Is it there? It isn't there. Okay, so we can't tick that one. Okay, 13,900, is that there? 13's not there. Okay, so those two need to be circled. They're in the check, so they're outstanding checks. Outstanding checks go to your bank reconciliation. Outstanding checks number, what were they? 304 and 305. 304 and 305. 304, number 305. Okay, let's record the amounts in. 3,900. 13,900. Okay, those are the two checks. Do you agree? Yes. Okay, then what? Go to the next bit. Now I can cross that out. Looked at it. Don't need to look at it again. Okay, then I look at the bank statement. Is there anything here that I haven't accounted for? Well, I've ticked all of that until this one. Stop order. What is the stop order for? We need additional information. Ooh, too much. Okay, there's it. Stop orders for the monthly insurance premium with Lee Insurers. Do you see that? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to tick that. I've done it. I'm going to tick that. I've done that. 2,500. We're going to start with something here. So we need totals there. Total. Actually, this column should be smaller. This column should be bigger. Okay, so What is this for? Insurance, Lee insurers, payments. So we're going to start with totals. Total. Is that mine or yours? Okay. Total. And then we've got 2,500, which is here because this was for Lee insurers. Lee insurers. Okay, that's also for the 30th. All of this is the last day of the month. Okay, so there's your first line item that you've recorded. Okay, 2,500, I've done that. I do need those totals though, so I need to go back and just get those totals. Okay, so there's a total that I need. Okay, so the cash receipts, 100,625. Cash payments, 43,385. Okay, so there's my total. I'm starting with something there. Okay. Right, next bit. What's after the stop order? Unpaid check. What happens to unpaid check?
It needs to go into your recon.
It's unpaid, so what does that mean? Whose books are correct?
Our books? No. Okay, so our books is correct, but the bank is incorrect.
It's unpaid check, so the check was dishonored. It was unpaid. Unpaid meaning it didn't go through.
Okay.
It's a dishonored check. If it went through, it would have been credited. So this would have been a outstanding check, a check RD. Dishonored check. Because it's unpaid. Unpaid meaning it didn't go through. Here's unpaid check. Was received from Peters, a debtor, but was dishonored due to insufficient funds. There you go. Okay, see that?
Yes.
So check RD. Dishonored checks always go where? Cash payments. This was dishonored check, so check RD. You can write dishonored check if you want to. 900. Okay, there's the 900. Now we can tick it. It's a dishonored check. Okay, we've ticked that. We haven't ticked this. What is this for? P. Jones, direct deposit. There's direct deposit P. Jones. A tenant of Tambo Dealers. Okay, so if it's a tenant, they're earning rent. So that would have gone to your cash receipts. It's an adjusting journal entry. This was for who? Jones. Rent, income. How much they owe you? 10,000, which was directly deposited in your account. See that? Tick that. Okay, debit order 1,000. What is that for? Let's check. There we go. Debit order, annual subscription fee to Worldwide Dealers magazine. Okay, so Worldwide Dealers. It's a payment for magazine subscription. 1,000 rand. Expensive magazine subscription. Well, it depends. Maybe it's 12 months. It's not too bad. Okay, interest. Haven't circled. Is this good or bad interest? Good or bad interest?
Bad.
Good interest. It's a credit.
Oh.
What do you want to see in your bank account? A credit balance or a debit balance?
Credit.
Yes. Okay, you want to see a credit balance on your bank account, so this is good interest. Interest income, 100. 1,000. What is it? 100. Okay, next. Bank charges. Your books don't have it. Adjusting journal entry, CPJ. 90. We've ticked that one. We haven't ticked that. Direct deposit for a computer. There, direct deposit 29 was for erroneously credited to Timber. Oh, okay, so here we go. Direct deposit on 29 June was erroneously credited to Tembo's by the banks. Who made the mistake?
I don't even know what that means.
The bank made the mistake. Do you agree?
Okay, what does this mean?
Erroneously means in error.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's an error made. By who?
By the bank.
By the bank. Okay, so the bank deposited money that doesn't belong to you.
Okay.
They've deposited someone else's check in your account.
So it needs to go to the payment journal.
No, bank recon. Bank error. The bank made the mistake. Incorrect deposit. Okay, so they're going to remove that from your... That's like that student that you heard in the media. That student got like 14 million. Okay, that's the bank error. Well, it wasn't the bank's error. It was the university's error. Okay, but stuff like that can happen. Obviously, this isn't yours, so they're going to take it out. It's going to be debited for your account. Okay. Alright, so I've looked at all of that. Have I looked at this? Yes. Have I looked at that? Yes. Have I looked at that? Yes. Have I looked at this? No, I haven't. Okay, what do they say there? Well, 3rd December check number 200. So there's that check 200 that we saw earlier. Was issued for repair work done. It was not presented for payment and should be regarded as a stale check. Where do stale checks always go? Cash receipts. Because you're reversing them out. Because initially they would have been in the payments. Okay, so stale checks go here. Stale check. Stale check for how much? 200. Where's that stale check? We saw it here earlier. There's the stale check. Now we know what it's for. Okay, those ones are the ones that I highlighted it. Okay, so this one, 1,200. 1,200 goes here, stale check. Okay, so now I need to double check. Do I have everything? I don't have this. I need to put those two in. Okay, 277, 278. Those are outstanding checks. So more outstanding checks here. Let's move this down. 277 and number 278 or 2, what is it, 2, yeah, 78. Okay, 277 we haven't recorded, 521 5200 and 2100. 278 2100. Okay, so now I've looked at all of that. Okay, so looked at all of that, tick that. Now I've looked at everything, right? Okay, that's done, that's done, that's done. We've looked at all the additional information. Okay, so 24 marks. Let's see if we did get 24 marks or not. See, this is moment of truth. Does this balance? If so, great. If it doesn't, then we go back and check. If we still have time. Okay, so just delete this. Okay, total up. Sum up the left and the right. I get that. I get that. Okay, what do receipts do to your bank? Increases your bank account. Okay, so that's going to be referenced there in the bank account. You're balancing the bank account. This would have been total receipts, CRJ, and then you would have total payments here. Total payments, MENTS, CPJ, and that figure will be this one over there. Highlight that, highlight that. Okay, let's balance this account. Which side's bigger? Debit side, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this side's looking good. Sum up that. This is going to be the amount that I want on both sides. This minus that gives me the balance that I'm going to carry down. And then 1st of 7th, balance brought down. And then the amounts. Okay, so if all goes well, I should see the same thing on this side. I do need a balance as per the bank statement. I did miss something. Okay, we needed that figure. Let's go back and get it. There's it. There's it. 155,780. Is it positive or negative? It's positive, so it'll be a credit balance. 155,780. Okay, great. Okay, so if all goes well, this should balance. If it doesn't, there's a problem. We need to go back and check. If it does, great, then you move on to the next question and you know you got full marks for that one. Okay, so add up all of that. That side's bigger, so this minus the sum of all of these figures gives me hopefully the same thing. Yes. Okay, so balance as per the bank general ledger account. Right, 24 marks. How long did that take? That took 20 minutes.